Columbus was born in August 1451 in Genoa, Italy. He grew up with a great love for the sea and exploration. He looked up to people such as Marco Polo as role models. At 14, Columbus sailed to places such as England, Ireland, and Iceland. Columbus later believed in the theory that the earth was round, and he was determined to sail from India from the west instead of the east. But he needed someone to fund his voyages. The King of Portugal and England would not help him, but for the King and Queen of Spain it was a different story. And this is where our tale begins.
Sir Columbus, now tell me, what are you proposing for your voyages to India?
I'm proposing that the theory of the world being round is not merely a theory, it is indeed a fact. And I am willing to prove this fact by sailing to India by the west.
Oh my, how dangerous. What about the tales of the Sea of Darkness? Evil creature that venture in the deepness of the sea and put a fire beyond it?
Queen, you gotta chill. It is merely a myth. I will prove that the world is round. And secondly, to make an easier route to trade with India for their spices.
Anything else?
I will find gold and riches from lands that they bestow.
And what would you like in return for your noble voyage?
I would like to be named Admiral for all the lands that I discover, and that I want my sons and their sons to carry on the name once I die.
That is absurd!
But Your Majesty,
You will not be named Admiral for the lands that you discover. I am the one funding this voyage. Why should you be named all the glory?
Dear, it is just a proposition. Relax.
well, no. See, I'm not doing this voyage. If I'm not funded, then I'm not doing it to find you all the riches. And if I do this voyage, I would like 10% of it.
No! I'm ridiculed by your thoughts. I will not fund your voyage.
Well, dear,
No!
Columbus then set toward France with a glum expression and a heavy heart.
King Ferdinand and I decided to fund your voyage under your requirements as you sail in search of India for the country of Spain. Come see us right away to discuss further agreements. Queen Isabella.
And that was that. Columbus was now funded to sail the mysterious seas and search for India. Little did he know what would become of his voyage.
We will never return home. Let's face it, we'll never see our families or even land again. Never!
He's right, you know.
You must not give up. Why do you give up hope so soon?
I've lost track of time. We've been out at sea for weeks.
It's just a matter of time, you'll see. Land!
What?
We found it! Woo! Ah!
Indians first originated about 1,500 years ago by the Arawak people of South America when they migrated north to scattered islands that are now known as the Caribbean.
Taino in their language means the good people, and it is just what they were. They were aware of a divine presence that they called the Yochahu, and to worship and give thanks was a major part of their lives.
They hunted, fished, cultivated crops, and ate the abundant fruits provided by nature. They were clever and ingenious and had everything they needed to survive. The population estimates for the Taino people in 1492 before Columbus had set foot on land were around 8 million. Arrived on October 12, 1492, the Tainos have never seen people like these, clothed, bearded, and with ships. They believe that they must be from heaven.
Upon their arrival, they brought Columbus and his sailors food, water, and gifts. But Columbus was not interested in the people. He was more interested in the gold that the island had.
Columbus spent the next 2 months searching for gold. When they were about to sail back, Santa Maria had sunk. The two other ships would not be able to carry all the passengers. 39 of the original sailors were left on the island until he returned.
On Christmas Eve, Columbus sailed back to Spain, taking some natives, birds, food, and plants to show the king and queen.
The king and queen were very much delighted and gave Columbus 17 ships and 1,200 men to claim the island of Spain to Spain.
Upon his arrival, Columbus had discovered that all 39 of his men had been murdered because they were accused of committing rape and theft. Columbus vowed to bring revenge on the Taino people.
Those who were over 14 were forced to work in the gold mines, and if gold is not produced, their hands would be chopped off.
The women were given to the Spanish men to fulfill whatever they desired.
The food supply ran short, and all were starved.
Many Tainos either starved or worked to death. On Columbus's third voyage, nothing much had changed.
The Tainos were brutally forced to search for gold. Some took their own lives to escape the horrors.
Another cause of their death was disease brought from the Spaniards. The Tainos were not immune to the diseases, and therefore many died from them.
Columbus did live and to make a fourth voyage, and it was his final.
There was 8 million Tainos and reduced to 60,000 within the last 10 years. Those who remained fled to the higher mountains to attempt to escape the horrors of the newcomers.
Was born in August 1451. And oh my, the script is gone. Oh my.
Just a proposition. Relax.
I don't know anything else but that.
Me neither. Give me this. That is absurd.
But your majesty. But your majesty.
Dear, it is just...
Discover, I'm the one. My mustache is gone. Damn it. Okay.
Okay, one more time. This is it.